Joining us live on India Upfront.
Thanks indeed, Christine. What epical moments those were, viewers. How nice to see women getting their due, especially in the world of cricket. Viewers, let's focus on a very significant story tonight. And please do pay attention to all that I'm going to tell you tonight. It's important. The courts, as you know, viewers, are the lifeblood of every democracy. They're the one institution that stand between total anarchy, breakdown of law and order, the social contract, and of course, viewers, democracy that is truly representative, where justice is given to the last person, irrespective of his station in life. If you don't have the guarantee of justice, you're not going to have much of a life. Viewers, therefore, the appointment or any matter concerning judges is hypercritical. There's been such a long debate raging about the appointment process of judges. We're not focusing on that today. We're focusing on just another aspect. And what is that aspect? When judges demit office, where should they end up? Should they immediately accept a sinecure from the government of the day? Should they take a break for a couple of years? There are many issues. But viewers, unfortunately, we can't debate each of these issues in isolation or without the noise of politics. Everything has to be filtered. But let's for a moment set the politics aside and let's just look at some of the facts. The appointment of former Supreme Court Justice SC Nazeer as the Governor of Andhra Pradesh has elicited much criticism from the opposition and from other jurists as well as lawyers and general observers of politics, social scientists, and the like. The appointment is being seen as reward, just reward, for Justice Nazeer's decision to side with the majority judgment in the Ram Janambhoomi title suit. Now, this is the accusation. I can't say, viewers, whether this accusation is right or wrong, but I will take you over some facts which will perhaps help you to separate the wheat from the political chaff. Viewers, you might recall that a couple of years ago, the judgment in favor of the Hindu community's claims on the Ram Janambhoomi issue, the title suit, paved the way for the construction of what many people regard is a, quote, bhavya, unquote, Ram Mandir at the once disputed site where the Babri Masjid stood. The opposition has questioned the former justice's integrity, saying that his appointment as governor and his acceptance of what they called is a sinecure casts a shadow over not just the justice's integrity, the whole system, but also the judgments he has delivered as Supreme Court judge in the past. Of course, viewers, as this drumbeat of criticism reached a crest, the Union Law Minister, Rijiju, had stepped in, inevitably, and he has come out in support of Justice Nazeer and lashed out at the ecosystem. This is what he says. He says the ecosystem is once again in full swing on yet another appointment. They can no more treat India as their personal fiefdom. And he also goes on to say, India will be guided by people and the Constitution of India. Well, the Law Minister's attack, viewers, his dig, has only inflamed the opposition further. And this is what the opposition has said. Listen in. Before I go into hard facts, etc., but listen in.
मैं समझता हूं कि पहले बात तो ये कि कन्वेंशन होनी चाहिए। अगर सब भी पार्टीज का इस बात के ऊपर राजीमंदी हो जाए, ऐसी बातों को से छुटकारा पाने के लिए एक कानून ही बना देना चाहिए कि पोस्ट रिटायरमेंट जॉब पहले 2 साल में नहीं मिल सकती।
जस्टिस नज़ीर साहब को राज्यपाल बना दिया गया। अब सोशल मीडिया पे और बाकी जगह पे चल रहा है कि उनको उनके 2 फैसलों के लिए, एक बाबरी मस्जिद पे जो फैसला आया उसके लिए, और दूसरा जो नोटबंदी पे उन्होंने क्लियरेंस और क्लीन चिट दी है उसके लिए।
It is quite unfortunate that those who are holding constitutional post after their retirement, like governors, it is absolutely they are creating a bad precedent in the country. It is not fair at all. This will definitely affect the credibility of the judiciary. Even all the judgments pronounced by Justice Abdul Nazeer is also in question, including the Babari Masjid judgment.
कांग्रेस पार्टी के समय भी कई नियुक्तियां इस प्रकार की होती रही हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के द्वारा नियुक्त किए गए ये जजेस उसी परंपरा का हिस्सा है। हम इसको ठीक नहीं ठहराते।
Because not just this, but Congress leader Jairam Ramesh was quick to tweet a 2012 video of late BJP leader Arun Jaitley. Remember, viewers, Mr. Jaitley was, apart from his responsibilities as the leader of the opposition, was also a top lawyer, a litigator. In the video, Mr. Jaitley can be heard saying that judgments can be influenced by post-retirement appointments. Now listen in to what Mr. Jaitley had said back in 2012.
Pre-retirement judgments are influenced by the desire of a post-retirement job.
Now remember, viewers, these questions were raised back then also, by then the BJP opposition, and therefore you heard Mr. Jaitley making those points. But is this really the case when it comes to Justice Nazeer? Here are some hard facts. Let me even put them as hard fact checks. First, on Justice Nazeer's last working day, Chief Justice Chandrachud, who was also part of the Ayodhya bench, said that Justice Nazeer stood for what's right, and this is apparent also from the hard facts too. First, this is what the Chief Justice of India said, and he also, viewers, went on to say that all of this was done when he was very much in office. Now, viewers, let's remind you of how during his tenure, Justice Nazeer actually ruled often against the position of the central government on several cases, and several very significant cases. The first one, viewers, was the 2017 triple talaq case. Now, this is very, very important, viewers. It's very, very important. Justice Nazeer was part of a 9-judge bench. He backed the minority view to uphold instant triple talaq. So he did not side with the government. In fact, his judgment was quoted by many in the opposition to lambast the government of the day. Also, viewers, let me talk you through another very important, very critical judgment. In 2017, the right to privacy case was being heard. Again, Justice Nazeer was part of the majority verdict in Puttaswamy case, upholding the fundamental right to privacy that the government opposed. The government said there is no fundamental right to privacy. But Justice Nazeer disagreed, dealing a blow to the government at the center, and that was the BJP. Let's move on, viewers, to the other case. This was, viewers, September 2018, the Ayodhya case. Now, this was on a hearing to do with a slightly tangential issue. He dissented against the majority view, said the case should be referred to the larger bench, criticized Ismail Faruqi judgment observation that mosques wasn't integral to Islam. So he said that mosques are integral to Islam, and therefore they can't just be moved, and he was the dissenting judge there. The outcome was not referred to a larger bench, but nonetheless, viewers, he was one of those who criticized. So the center would not have liked it, actually. Of course, viewers, there were also other verdicts which you know where he has agreed with the government, which was later on, of course, the major important Ayodhya judgment on the title suit, and of course, Demo. In the Demo decision, he backed the 4:1 majority decision upholding Demo. That is something that many people will also now say should be questioned. Now, it's not the first time, as I told you, viewers, that judges have left office, have demitted or resigned or retired and gone on to be appointed by governments to other positions. So let me quickly take you through. Justice A.K. Ganguly retired in February 2012, but March 2012 he was appointed West Bengal Human Rights Commission head. Now, that is, of course, a state government job. Justice Mukundakam Sharma retired in September 2011. Very soon after, Chief of Government appointed Vasundhara Water Dispute Tribunal. So that's another important one. Justice V.S. Sirpurkar retired in August 2011, appointed as Competition Appellate Tribunal head. Justice Lokeshwar Singh Panta retired in April 2009, appointed as chairman or chairperson of NGT. Justice H.K. Sema retired in June 2008, appointed as chairperson of UP Human Rights Commission. There was also, of course, Justice Balakrishnan, who was also appointed to the National Human Rights Commission, and that also happened in the UPA years. So, viewers, it's not as if this is happening for the first time. So what really is the issue here? Let's open this up. Let's go across to some of our esteemed guests. We have Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao, Member of Parliament, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Arima Sundaram, Senior Advocate, Ishkaran Bhandari, another advocate who practices in the Supreme Court, Abhijit Iyer Mitra, Varis Pathan from the opposition, and Tehseen Poonawala. Let me first begin with you, Arima Sundaram.